Welcome in, you guys. Rise and shine. It's currently 11:11 on the clock, so be sure as you're stepping into the room, you make your wishes. All right. It is Saturday, July the 12th. I'm starting this reading at the planetary hour of Venus. In today's transits, we are looking at the moon in Aquarius all day, with a quincunx over to Jupiter Cancer. We're looking at a biquintile over to Mars in Virgo, a trine over to Venus in Gemini, biquintile energy over to Jupiter Cancer, opposition to Mercury in Leo. All right, we have a quincunx over to Mars in Virgo, a quintile to Chiron Aries, and semi-squares over to Saturn and Neptune in the sign of Aries as well. All right. Let's see what's going on. Get my meditation music going. All right. Rise and shine. Rise and shine. I'm going to start off with Kipper. Let's see what's going on in the energy. Get this deck out of here. All right. I'm just curious to see what the index is looking like for today's energy. For the 12th. It's a little bit more heightened than what it was past few days. All right. We're coming out of that full moon in Capricorn for the month of July. That happened on the 10th. So here on the 12th, we got Aries and Libra with a mental 7. Taurus and Scorpio, you guys got physical 6. Gemini, Sagittarius, mental 9. We've got Cancer and Capricorn at a physical 2. Leo and Aquarius at a physical 7. And Virgo and Pisces at a physical 1. All right. Get a good shuffle in real quick. I felt like this reading, I wanted to start off with chakras, but we're just going to do a quick spread and get the energy going. See what comes out. Expectation is flying out. We've got privileged lady, judication. We've got occupation. Down at the bottom of the deck, toil and labor. My past 2 or 3 readings have been heavy on work, okay? So expectation, privilege, lady, judication, occupation, and toil and labor. Let's see what it's all about. Welcome in, Steph. Rise and shine, my love. I'm doing great. How are you? I just saw the 2 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. You might want to have to defend yourself here. All right. Queen of Swords. Definitely want to defend yourself. Got your sword up. Who you cutting off? I don't know. Let's see. Expectation. What's happening here? 10 of Cups. The King of Pentacles. Lovers. 6 of Wands. And the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. All right. Your love life looks amazing. Definitely feels more so privileged if you are in this energy of feeling abundant at this time. All right. Public eye. Looks like things are working in your favor. 6 of Swords as you continue to move forward. All right. On your brand new path here with the Fool card. What's going on with this privileged lady? Going on with the privileged lady. Definitely has a lot to do with work. I don't know if you're changing work. All right, it's going from the 5 to the 8 of Pentacles. If you're changing what you're doing for work, or if you were in a sense of poverty before, it looks like you're working a bit harder here. Coming out with the Empress, you still have everything you need. You're still out here looking privileged. Ten of Pentacles. All right, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, heavy on the work environment. All right, looks like you got a good boss that you're working for. Or if this is you providing, you know, for yourself, if this is a self-owned business, you're doing great, okay? And you're continuing to push forward. Again, Six of Swords. But there's a Tower moment coming up here. So this could be what this adjudication is. All right, the Strength card. Not sure if you're holding back something. All right, let's see what's going on. What's going on with this adjudication energy? The Hierophant. Three of Swords. Are you separating? All right, and or ending a situation with your, I want to say your spouse. This is someone you're committed to now. If this is having to do with an organization that you work for, you might be choosing to end it. I see Three of Swords to the Death card. The Star card is here. Aquarius energy. The Five of Cups and the Four of Cups. All right. So I don't know. There is a lot of fixed energy overall coming out. I've got Taurus. I got Scorpio. I have Aquarius. All right. We saw the Strength card, Leo's energy. All right. So this could be a specific portal that's closing out. I do also have Gemini out here as well. Let's see what's going on. What's occupation? I'm hoping that you guys haven't missed some sort of opportunity. All right. With whatever it is that you had hope and faith in. Because from the Five to the Four of Cups, it looks like you're not too satisfied here. Let's see occupation. The Eight of Swords. The Four of Pentacles. That doesn't look too good. The Three of Cups. The Page of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. Something's been delayed. All right. It's something that you thought you were going to be celebrating here. All right. It looks like even if it feels like a wish fulfillment, it's been delayed. Queen of Cups, Five of Swords, and the Page of Wands. All right. Your intuition is telling you to detach from something or someone. I'm not sure what this is. Let's look at the Toil and Labor at the bottom of the deck. Welcome in, you guys. Krista, who's this? FG, what is it? Trev? Welcome in, you guys. Something's been delayed for you. Toil and labor. Yeah, it looks like you're walking away from something here. Detaching yourself. All right, I'm not sure if you're leaving home. Nine of Wands. There's some sort of boundary being put up here. All right, could be some sort of indecisiveness. So this, it looks like to me, whatever is happening in connection to your occupation has been delayed because over here it seems like you haven't walked away from something or you're still indecisive. Seven of Swords, there could be some sort of trickery happening in the background, someone being deceptive, definitely some sort of manipulation in the workplace. All right, and it looks like you're receiving some sort of news about this as well. Eight of Wands. Justice is down at the bottom of the deck. As I split the deck, defend yourself. That's what I felt earlier. All right, so there's a need to protect your energy at this time. I'm not sure why. All right. If you're in love, Ten of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles, it looks like you have everything you need. If you are this privileged lady and someone tried to leave you in lack, Five of Pentacles, it kind of looks like you're still working on continuing to move forward with whatever it is that you're working on here. All right. And what you do. The Empress, it looks like you still got everything you need to the Ten of Pentacles. I like it. All right. But then it looks like whatever organization or whatever seemed more so structured or traditional around you, there's this energy of the need to protect because you're either separating and ending, all right, or you missed some sort of opportunity that was presented and now it's been delayed, where you should have been celebrating at this time, all right? Let's see what's going on. There's a King of Wands here. Page of Swords here. Page of Pentacles. I feel like if it has a lot to do with your workplace, if you were supposed to be stepping up as a leader, it looks like you've got a little bit more to learn here and to focus more so on the skill. All right. I got the Queen of Cups. A lot of court cards coming out here. All right. The Queen of Cups is coming out again with this Five of Swords. For whatever reason, someone may have lied on you if they were spying on you or trying to get some sort of information on you. All right, so that you're stepping out of this Queen of Cup energy. It looks like someone lied. The Knight of Wands, someone trying to play games, trying to come in and out. All right, Ace of Cups. I don't know if you were supposed to give someone love here, or there could have been a focus of you giving yourself self-love and healing, but that's where the Tower comes out again. And it's kind of like you still have to patiently wait for something to build overall, and where you've planted your seeds. It's like change, it goes to plan A to plan B, something like that. All right, and it could be very stressful at this time, but I feel like you're about to find the truth about why everything has been delayed. I want to go back to adjudication over here, and where I see the Hierophant, the Three of Swords, and the Death card. I'm getting a heavy Taurus, Scorpio energy here in opposition. Again, we all know that that's like the 2nd and the 8th houses. So this has to do with your value. This has to do with your creativity. All right. I'm seeing the Four of Wands. Something about a home, your community. All right. Your marriage. Something about this. What's going on with this Four of Wands? It's like, again, plans have changed, and now it's like you got to kind of patiently wait. And now there seems to be some sort of, I want to say there's like a boundary here. All right. Like you have to follow some sort of rules, or there's some sort of restriction that's keeping you away from moving. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, the Devil. All right. If you have all this abundance and you're able to do something on your own, then why is the Devil here, right? Show me the Devil. Some sort of attachment to you, some sort of possibly corruption surrounding your resources as well. With this King of Swords, this could be someone that's trying to restrict your funds, all right? Or you being able to move forward independently, or being able to do something on your own. It looks like there's still some sort of reciprocity taking place here, and that's causing the conflict. All right, so if you're receiving funds elsewhere, that could be standing in your way. There's a heavy focus on your project, all right, whatever your passion is. I don't know if you took some sort of resting period and it was harder for you to continue moving forward with what you do for work. With the Four of Swords, there's some sort of negotiation happening here. So now the negotiation takes place with the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords. It's kind of like, why are you being betrayed? Why are things a lot harder than what they need to be? It looks like someone's trying to remain in control, and I feel like it has a lot to do with whoever this King of Swords is. Whoever's putting the restriction here and trying to remain, again, in the energy of the attachment with what is standing in the way of your happiness with the Sun. All right, so this is going to be basically like someone getting pissed off at the person from the past, okay? And it's like judgment is standing in the middle of your brand new beginning. Normally at the end of tarot, we would see the judgment with the World card to the Fool card. The World card hasn't happened yet because something is not fully completed. All right. I feel like you're going to be shown the way here. I see the Hermit, the Hangman, and the Ace of Swords with the Chariot. And what's going to be the better path to go down to the Ace of Wands, and where you can have that brand new beginning. All right. I'm seeing the opposition of Virgo and Pisces there. We definitely had a trine yesterday to the North Node in Pisces. All right. And now I'm seeing today where we have this quincunx over to Mars and Virgo, where the moon is now in Aquarius rather than it being with that full moon in Capricorn. Whatever that full moon in Capricorn was, basically brought an illumination to what the Devil energy is. All right. Whatever the attachment is, whoever's in their ego, whoever has, you know, some sort of corruption going on around them that feels like it's toxic, that has to be released. And then that could be the stress of it all. All right. The Nine of Swords. There's some sort of like confrontation that's bringing in some sort of stress in someone's energy. All right. That has to be balanced out. And again, I feel like the angels are here to get in the middle of whatever this is, to try to protect. All right. To bring in a sense of balance in what direction you're going in when it comes to your brand new opportunity and what you do and how you're collaborating with work. Okay. So just wait around a little bit. It looks like this is all an illusion anyway. I see a King of Cups out here. Queen of Wands, and that's the World card. All right, so whatever the in-between is here with this King of Cups and this Queen of Wands, whatever that ending is, it brings you in alignment with you stepping up and being your own boss. That's what it looks like with this Emperor energy. All right, it looks like these are hidden enemies in the workplace that are trying to use secrets and shit. All right, and it looks like, I don't know if this is an involvement with this Queen of Swords putting her sword up to an old lover. All right, but there's strength behind this. It's kind of like, just hold back for a second. Try not to control the situation. Let it happen as is. All right, let's see what's going on here. Whoa. All right, you guys, hold on. I want to look into the Sabian symbol and see what I'm picking up on here. Yesterday, when I did my reading, we were at the very first degrees of Aquarius, which typically speaks about unexpected changes, okay? And how to deal with those that are trying to control, okay? We are currently right now at, let's take a look, 12 degrees and 4 minutes. We're going to look at the 13th degree of Aquarius. All right, so from the 11th to the 15th degree, we're speaking about improvements. All right, and how we're planning for the future. As much as it is foolish to set out on a dangerous journey without provisions, so too is it foolhardy to ignore available facts and how to plan for the future. Welcome into. All right, you guys. Can you guys see me good? I hope so. It says, full consciousness enables us to read in today's reality the existence of and qualities of the seeds of the future, together with a deep and intuitive understanding of cycles and the principles of resonance. This allows us to know what the seeds are probably going to become in time, and so discern something of the future. If we can do this, then it is wise to do so in order to anticipate danger and opportunity for ourselves and the community. All right, so this has a lot to do with a barometer. All right, it says indication. It is because we need to gain control that we seek indications about the future. We find that the natural processes are typically beyond our control and therefore are able to intrude upon our choices and comforts. Yet there is an underlying order to which applies to everything, including the forces of nature. Whatever can be measured is, to some extent, contained. It is meaningful to distinguish between what is superficial and what is real and dependable. We may not know whether it will rain tomorrow, but we do know that it will rain again one day. This is not clever or trite, as it is how we remain our sense of order by which we keep at bay the terror of our powerlessness in the face of natural forces. All right, so whatever's changing around you, allow it to happen. It's giving tower moment. All right. What am I feeling here? Let me get right into tea leaf. Let's see what's surrounding your energy at this time. See what's going on. Something important, such as a new job and a raise. Persevere and you'll overcome whatever this problem is. We have, you should accept valid criticism. Lightning is here. Control your anger or you will be sorry. Temporary problem is here. All right. Some sort of wish will not be granted. I feel like something's standing in your way, honey. That's what I feel. And then we also have here spiritual love. I just heard you weren't chosen. I don't know what that means. You weren't chosen. Angel 101, welcome in, sweetie. Said make a heart. How you say your name? Sana? It's time to get out of a situation. Celebration, fun, enjoyment. One more. All right, protection from negative forces beyond your control. There's something exciting right around the corner. All right, so I don't know if you weren't accepted at one job and whatever you do, and it's like, don't give up. All right, just try to continue to persevere to move forward. All right, it says accept valid criticism. You got control your anger or you'll be sorry in connection to this temporary problem. All right, and then we got the wish that has not been granted. Obviously, there's still spiritual love here. They want you to get out of a situation, celebrate, because you are being protected from negative forces that are beyond your control. Okay, let me get into the Light Seers deck. Cool. Tip said, hey, y'all. All right, let's see what's going on. What's going on with this important new job and or your breeze coming through? Yeah, something's being controlled because there's an energy of detachment here. Two of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Queen of Swords. There's like a blockage, okay? Persevere and you will overcome this problem. Five of Wands, there's some sort of conflict, all right? Someone may try to have you in competition with others as well. All right, Queen of Pentacles, you're just over here sitting pretty. That's what it looks like in the energy. Privileged lady, you still have everything you need. You're still Empress energy out here. You got the Ten of Pentacles. All right, yeah. Nine of Pentacles, like you're still doing good, okay? But it's asking that you accept valid criticism. What is it that Spirit wants to criticize you on here? The Sun. I don't know, you out here shining too much? Whatever that is. It's almost like you're too much in the spotlight. You're too shiny out here. All right? When you should be in this energy of feeling like regret or grieving or something like that. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Control your anger or you will be sorry. That Five of Cups isn't always a negative thing. It speaks a lot about you having a phenomenal achievement because it is a Mars and Scorpio energy. All right. The Six of Cups is out here. Control your anger or you will be sorry in connection to situations from the past. All right. I don't know. There was some sort of burden back there with the Ten of Wands. You've already gained perspective about this. All right. So this just seems to be like a temporary problem. Let's look at the energy of the clouds. The Ace of Swords. All right. You know the truth about something or you should be finding out the clarity about what's going on around you. All right, yeah, Page of Swords. Somebody's either watching or giving you some sort of information or you're looking up on something here. All right, so whatever and whoever is trying to create some conflict for you or put you in competition, trying to control the energy of you being too much in the spotlight, this has to do with a situation from the past that has burdened you, but you already know the truth about this. All right, wish will not be granted. I'm seeing as I split the deck, the Ace of Pentacles, and right behind it is the Knight of Swords. All right, so if you continue pushing forward and persevering, then you can overcome this problem. Let's look at the broken wishbone. Four of Cups, it looks like a missed opportunity. Let's look at spiritual love. The Four of Pentacles, this is obviously something that you feel like you want to accomplish, but something's been held back at this time. All right, it looks like you need to focus more so on your skill, Page of Pentacles. All right, so if it's time to get out of this situation with this pail, what does Spirit want us to see here? The Six of Swords for you to move forward. Knight of Cups could be with a lover, could be with something that you feel that your heart is being called towards so that your plan changes. All right, let's look at what your celebration is like. What is your celebration looking like? Ten of Pentacles. All right, you still have everything that you need is what I feel. All right, family, stability, structure. All right, and it looks like you're being protected from negative forces beyond your control. All right, so whoever's trying to control you, you still have everything you need. All right, the Hierophant. I like it. It looks like Spirit is still on your side. I like this. All right, down at the bottom of the deck, again, I keep seeing Taurus and Scorpio in opposition. So these are having to do with houses that are connected to your resources, to your value, to your deep emotional feelings. A lot of having to do with how you're supposed to be ascending to the next level within your community. And here I have the High Priestess right under. So we have the highest counterpart coming out with the Tower in between. All right, there's something that's trying to separate you from the energy of your spiritual love, your spiritual connection, or something that has to do with what you do for work. If you are a High Priestess or a High Priest, okay, and you guys are channelers and there's conflict surrounding you right now, your opportunity is not here yet because Spirit is taking care of things that you don't see or things that are uncontrollable to you. All right, you're still going to come out successful with the Chariot here. All right, it's giving Cancer season. Split the deck, Six of Pentacles. You still will be reciprocated with whatever it is that you need, and whatever it is that you put in is what you're going to get back. All right, let's move on. I'm going to pull a different spread. All right, we're still going to use tea leaf. I'm just going to go from the other side of the deck. La Unique One, sweetie, welcome in. Chosen Divine, welcome in. Thank you, Tiff, for taking over the chat. Let's see what's going on, you guys. I hope everybody's having a good Saturday. Let's see. All right, we got career here. So this is a heavy focus on what you do for work. All right, we got family wishes are coming true. Spirit is very specific with this deck. We got the most difficult part of a situation is over. A period of prosperity and abundance. Let me give it another good shuffle, you guys. 1 second. We have triumph over troubles and obstacles. So whatever is kind of like blocking you, it's so that your wish fulfillment comes in with your family situation. All right, because the most difficult part of a situation is already over. Again, period and prosperity is still there. Abundance is still there. And you're overcoming some sort of obstacle. But whatever you do for work has been delayed. Okay? Or because it has been delayed, this is the reason why. It looks like everything is still moving forward in a positive direction. What else do we need to see? I see romance is in the air with the rose here. All right, muddled, unclear thinking is here with the forest. Okay. We've got a sincere wish will be granted with the needle and thread. We got the cracked cup if you were dissatisfied with your life. It looks like you're still a goal-oriented person on target with something, but then there's someone that's trying to come in between you and a friend or something it is that you want. So there's a hater more so in your background here. All right, but you've got financial gain usually coming from something that you did in the past with the dolphin. I like it. All right, so whether you're still abundant, you still got things popping, if somebody's in your way or trying to start some shit, they have a motive behind that, you guys. All right, let's see what's going on. Let me cover up my shit because, you know, people in here is just weird like that. Let's see what's going on. Right behind that karma, you will reap what you have sown here. So all the financial gain that you got coming your way is because of something that you did in the past. All right, it looks like good karma to me. Let's look at career. Five of Pentacles. Right now, you're left out in the cold. You didn't get your opportunity because it looks like your family wishes are coming true, which is the following card. The World card, there was a specific chapter that closed out with what you do for your career. There was some sort of conflict there. Somebody trying to put you in a very competitive environment, okay? So the most difficult part of that situation is already over. Three of Pentacles, this is where I feel like you would start finding new work, all right? And where you continue moving forward with bringing in a bunch of prosperity and abundance, which is the following card. Let's see. It looks like you're finding new, like, alliances or finding a new job, a different workplace, different organization. Maybe you have a position of authority. Maybe you were given a raise, okay? Yeah. Kind of looks like family is definitely significant right now. All right, Nine of Pentacles, you have everything that you need. And the situation from the past, it looks like that's the obstacle that you're overcoming, which is the following card. All right. Yeah, it's coming right back out. That situation from the past is that's what you're overcoming. All right, and it looks like romance is in the air at this time. Let's see what's going on here. Six of Wands, yeah. I feel like you're in the spotlight right now in happiness with your romantic life. All right, what's the muddled, unclear thinking? Whether you wanted to move on or not. All right, a sincere wish is going to be granted in what? It looks like your spirit guides have definitely have you going through some sort of transformation and where you have excelled moving forward very, very quickly. All right, with this Knight of Swords. It's almost like you've understood what the mission was. That came out yesterday's reading. All right, like your spiritual mission here. And what was the purpose of you doing what you do for work? Let's look at dissatisfaction with life. You might have been pissed off if you wasn't chosen or something is what I feel. Yeah, almost like if you had some sense of regret of not getting a position or something. But you're still a goal-oriented person. So at the end of the day, if you continue pushing forward and persevere with ambition, all right, you end up getting what you want. At least it's coming through as a wish fulfillment. Who's this person that's trying to come in between something that you want or a person? The Wheel of Fortune that changes everything. Who's this person? Someone who continues to watch you. Page of Swords. This person is immature. What is their purpose of watching you? They want to hold you back from what you do for work. They don't want you to accomplish your goals. They want to remain in control of you or your resources. They want to delay you and your passions. Whoever this Emperor energy is. I don't know if this is an old boss. All right, this could be someone that is related to you, a father figure or something like this. This could be an old lover. Okay, trying to create some sort of illusion here. I don't know, given a Pisces, an Aries, a Gemini. This is someone that you know you need to defend and or protect yourself from. Person could be immature and definitely very like narcissistic. That's what it's given. Okay. Player type. Yeah. Doesn't like the fact that you're committed to what you're doing here. I want to see what's going on with this financial gain up here. Uh-oh, hold on. What's going on with your financial gain? Because it looks like, I don't know, something having to do a lot with communication. Financial gain usually coming from something that you did in the past. This is the reason why you're still abundant right now when you should be in the lack of. Five of Pentacles. That's coming to an end because you're about to find new work. All right. A new community, a new organization. You're going to be committed to something or someone, and that situation from the past actually allowed romance in your life. Everything, I'm telling you, it's kind of like what goes around comes around. Karma. All right. What you reap is what you sow. That's what it's saying. So if you did good in the past, it's now that's what you're getting right now in return. Okay. King of Cups. There could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, masculine specifically in your energy. All right. Justice. I don't know if you're going to court with this person and or you're bringing balance into the specific contract or relationship. All right. Page of Wands here. I don't know if there's children involved. All right. There's that Four of Cups. Someone feels either rejected or feels like they missed their opportunity with you and could be stressed out. But what's being negotiated right now is having a lot to do with the star. All right. So it's coming through with your hopes, your wishes, what you dreamed of. All right. And it looks like that's the reason why there's so much competition for, I don't know if it's for the star or someone that has missed their opportunity and is stressed out and negotiating in connection to this Aquarian energy. The star is Aquarian where the moon is right now. So somebody could be in their, you know, feelings at this time. The sun at the bottom of the deck. It's almost like if the Aquarian right now is the one that is shining, meaning the moon is in your sign, you kind of emotionally feel attached to this person or this person's energy. All right. Something about when the moon is in Aquarius in opposition to the sun being in Leo, which comes up in August. Okay. So I'm giving you guys kind of like a time frame of how this thing is going to shift or change in connection to that Wheel of Fortune there. All right. And where you're going to be paid for the work that you've done in the past. Karma, you reap what you've sown. Six of Pentacles. Again, that's when shit will be reciprocated. That's what I feel. All right, let's move on. Looks like something good is coming your way. It's not here just yet. Full Moon Aquarius is very specific in this reading. All right. Let's move on. We're going to get into spilling the tea. Let's find out what's happening there. Side note, your hair looks amazing. Thank you so much. I woke up this morning because I actually had my hair in the two braids. And I wore that out yesterday. And I went to sleep and I woke up like this. So, what's that song? I just heard it. Beyonce's I Woke Up Like This. Yeah, that's just how I look. Okay. All I did was throw my earrings back on. But thank you so much. I appreciate you, babe. All right, let's get into spilling the tea. What's going on in the background and what we don't see. What is it that we don't see? Unspoken desire. This card has been coming out for days now. All right, there's some sort of unexpressed inner desire, often hidden by needs or emotions. All right, so I don't know if you have a desire to have a bunch of abundance, and this is the reason why you're heavily focused on career and wanting to, you know, have your own, it could be. All right. Or somebody's in their feelings because you're their unspoken desire. Could be very much that. All right. I do see a lot of career and love trying to come through in these readings recently. All right. Trust the process. It says, trust the process of this relationship. Don't rush for answers. Everything will happen as it should. All right, you guys, let's see. What else do we need to see here? Very much. I'm going to leave it at that. At the bottom of the deck, release expectation wants to be seen and joint evolution. All right, so we're looking at let go of the expectation and allow things to unfold naturally. You and others are growing together, supporting each other. Okay? Let's pull on this. Let's go back to light seers. Chosen said, I just want to focus on my career. LOL. Uh-oh. Whoa. Says you do. Who's trying to control your career, sweetie? You're standing in your own way. I believe that's what we spoke about last time. Somebody wants to keep you detached from your career. And for those that keep asking me if I do personal readings, I do not. Okay. Unspoken desire. Somebody loves the fact that you're like in the spotlight here. All right. They can't keep their eyes off of you, or you just kind of shine like no other. You're having lots of wins, lots of victories. You could be the talk of the town, like what's going on with such and such. All right. And if it has to do with your love life, trust the process. This is a past person that's doing this. Very clear. That shit just popped out. This past person is like, you're this fucking person's like, they put you on your own stage. Okay. They can't get you out their mind. They love you. They never met somebody like you. Something like that. All right. Like, you are this person's desire. Trust in the process. Stop rushing for answers. If you want to know about something, just let the shit go. Let what happens, happens. All right. Yeah, this person will come chasing. Knight of Swords. Okay. They will come chasing. They feel like you're the Empress. It's giving a Taurus energy here. All right. Like, the passion for you is undeniable. Okay. Yeah, definitely giving like a heavy Taurus energy here. King of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. This person may feel like they don't have enough to offer you. All right. This could be your boss. This is someone that you work for. All right. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They feel that you are it. You are the bomb.com. Okay. Who's this? Yes, it totally resonates. I've been questioning life so much, but after listening to this, I feel better now. Thank you. You're very welcome. Said, oh, good. You picked up on that real quick. Wink, wink. The opportunity isn't going anywhere, you guys. It's still there. It will always be there. All right. I feel like, again, if you're supposed to be supporting someone else, they're probably learning off of you. That's why it says release the expectation of what things look like. Things will start accelerating when it's meant to. All right. You'll find out the communication. All right. You'll know when someone's trying to get to you or offer you an opportunity here. I don't feel like it's been missed. And if it has, it's coming back around. It may be coming back around in a different way. Somebody still has their eye on you. Page of Swords. It doesn't matter. All right. Let's look at release the expectation. Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles. You probably keep thinking about, like, should I start something fresh? Should I start something new? Am I on the right path? Am I doing the right thing? All right. Let's just see. I feel like everything will align as it should. 6 of Pentacles. All right. Again, I feel like this energy keeps saying, like, the more that you invest into something, that's exactly what you're going to receive in return. So it's like, don't stop investing in something. if you are someone's unspoken desire, whether this is you wanting to be in the spotlight and wanting to have your own abundance, and this is a dream of yours from the past, or whether this is someone that sees you as the prize, you know, they're winning diamond coin or whatever the hell it is. It's like, hello, this is a situation, and that's been since the past. If this person's going to come chasing you, it's because Empress energy, all right? If this is you chasing the bag, trust the process, because you're going to be very much abundant when it happens to be connected to your passion. Whatever the opportunity is, it will be presented. I got 3 aces out here already. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. All right, so you might not be wanting to express love right now. If this is you going after your career, you could be seeking new opportunities and where you can accelerate a lot faster, and where whatever you do invest in there, it kind of reciprocates back to you financially. Okay, the Hierophant. It looks like your commitment is what's going to show how bad you want this. All right, 10 of Wands means you're going to do something to fulfillment. Okay, King of Cups energy is out here. I see someone definitely fighting over you. The devil will come in and try to steal anything that feels precious, right? This person knows your strength. This person knows that you are awakened. And there could be definitely still some sort of negotiation in what this brand new beginning is going to look like. Because again, here it is. There's someone that's very desirable, all right, in your energy, or they desire you. Knight of Cups. This could be a lover, whatever this is. But it has a lot to do with love as well. All the aces are out here now. So it feels like a matter of someone trying to manifest you in their energy, or you trying to manifest what you want and desire in your career, but there's a blockage here. So if it's not in alignment, then it's not going to work out. Your opportunity is not being presented just yet. It feels like there's strategy happening in the background to align everything as it should. Yes. All right. That's what it feels like. All right, let's move on. Let's do one more spread here and we're going. All right. Heavy on Leo season. I'll keep telling you guys that. I feel like it's going to be a major shift in Leo season. And we are now 10 days away. Today's the 12th. We're stepping in on the 22nd to Leo's energy. So as we close out, right now we are at what degree of the sun in Cancer? We're at 20 degrees. Yeah, we're in this last decan of Cancer season, all right? So in tarot, typically it comes through as the 4 of Cups. It kind of feels like in the last 10 days of Cancer season, oh, I've missed my opportunity, or Zaza, please do not come over here. Please do not come over here. So it's kind of feeling like you missed your opportunity and you've got to start all over. But again, in alignment with tarot, the 5 of Wands begins with the Chaldean order of planets. All right, so it means like this is where you get your new challenges. It kind of feels like you have to compete for your position, or it feels like you have to be in alignment with where the star aligns with the sun, right? Star Series aligns with the sun. Let's see. So again, that full moon Aquarius has a lot to do with what's coming up in the near future. All right. Bridging differences almost flew off the damn bed here, but it landed like this. Like it didn't want it to fall on the floor. All right. Whoever this is that has a culture difference brings challenges for you, but it's for your growth. Okay. And it says that there's someone here that has jealousy issues. It says jealousy may be affecting this relationship. All right. So I don't know if someone feels like you have a better path to them, or they had it harder than you, whatever this may be. It kind of feels like this person has an unmatched motive. All right. And it's starting to surface here. Like, what is your deal? Right? Like, why are you making it so difficult? And then we've got protective shell. This is someone that wouldn't even want to like interfere in trying to involve themselves around you. They know that you're authentic. I have show your true self courageously at the bottom of the deck. But whoever this person is has a lot to do with trying to self-protect. They won't involve themselves with you. You understand? They'll try to keep it away. Like, I don't have nothing to do with that person, that type of thing. Someone keeping their true emotions hidden for self-protection. Okay? Whatever that may be. Let's get into this. Who's this person here? This culture difference. All right? It could be in the workplace. That could definitely be a thing. Where it feels like someone is being treated better than the other. Okay? Maybe this has something to do with your beliefs. all right, in these cultural differences, if it is a spiritual thing, and where it brings a challenge for this person to see things in your perspective, it could be that this person, you know, it creates competition, and then it builds jealousy, envy, all right? And then there's an unmatched motive, and like, why are you doing that, right? So then if someone's trying to protect their energy from you, it's because they see that you're courageous and you're being your authentic self, and you're seen as the spotlight, like, you know, everybody loves you or something like that, and they don't get the same attention. I don't know what the hell this is. Six of Pentacles, someone wants to be treated fair. They want the same reciprocation that you get. They want the same thing. All right, let's see jealousy issue. I don't think Spirit wants that to be seen. It won't even flip over. I'm going to leave it there, though. The World card. Close out that cycle here. King of Cups. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, masculine. The Empress. This masculine could be jealous over you. All right. Especially if you seem to be very abundant and you're achieving goals here and everybody's celebrating you. Could just be an immature type of way of expressing themselves through jealousy. All right. Unmatched motive. What is their motive? Whoever this person is with the culture difference that wants reciprocation from you, they could be starting shit, all right, jealousy issue, trying to end a situation that you have with the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, because it seems like you're the Empress to this person, all right, and you're being celebrated that way. What is this person's motive? To keep you kind of like entrapped mentally, all right, or someone fucked up in the head, something like that. So in order to protect themselves, they do it like for self-protection. They don't show their true emotions for you or something. The devil, they're toxic. They're toxic. They'll do like malicious shit, all right, karmic shit, cause some sort of like corruption in someone's relationship or something like that. I don't know. Oh, this person was stuck in the past on the situation that you guys had. It could have been romantically. I don't know if you were involved with this person. All right. Somebody wants the same reciprocation. They don't feel that they are. This is very jealous, this person. Ooh. They're like, I would fuck your whole life up if you don't pay me any attention. That's what it's given. Ace of Wands, like the amount of passion they have for you is like no other. They need to find a way to turn it back around on them. This person is very corrupt. They do anything to get their way or something like that. Weird. She said toxic and lame as fuck. Child, it's a karmic connection. I think you were involved with this person sexually, or at least were dating this person, and this person you would know it wasn't for you. They were karmic. Yeah, heavy burden with this person. Always fucking tried to fuck your life up. You moved on from this person already. Manipulator. Magician, like, yeah. Could have been in the workplace as well. All right, this person tried to judge you or have you judged or tried to get you to get the fuck out. All right. Could have been that if you moved on from this person and emotionally detached and you're still in this energy of the Queen of Cups, they may not like that. They want your ass in poverty. They want you fucked up out here. Okay? She says, psycho. But the Nine of Pentacles, again, I don't know why they don't like the fact that you're abundant, that you still get love, right? And you're still smart as shit. Like, people see you as this is who you are, your authentic self. And you could have cut this person out. Show me the authentic self. This is who you are. I feel like, you know, even if you've missed out on opportunities, even if you've rejected this person, it's because that's how you felt at the time. There was no reason that you needed to feel otherwise. You know what I mean? Like, you were bringing yourself back into balance. Spirit just said you were accepting your own criticism from others and choosing to move on from whatever you had dealt with that was toxic in connection to that past person. Okay. Let's see. Oh, damn, that's a lot, but I'll take it. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. You learned your lesson. You learned your lesson. I feel like, and because you were connected to who you were connected to, it could have been some sort of secret organization or however you were in alignment with, you know, you becoming balanced overall. I feel like people were watching how you were doing that shit. All right. So if this is you thinking like, okay, well, I've taken the steps, all right, to stay committed All right. And there's still some sort of illusion that was surrounding this, or there were lies or secrets, or this is being you part of a secret society here. People were watching in on how you were doing something and how you kept remaining balanced within your masculine and feminine energy. Okay. And it looks like it's because you never chose to give up. You still get your wish fulfillment. Your opportunity still is there. Even if people tried to betray you, Ten of Swords, there was always this energy of protection. You always came out on the other side winning, having some sort of success. When it came to resources, when it came to what you were studying, how you were supposed to remain abundant. If you were trying to start up a business, everybody tried to leave you out in the cold. The truth was seen that these were all just your hidden enemies as you chose to move forward, moving through grief, sorrow, heartbreak, loss, and being indecisive whether you wanted to continue like negotiating here. It looks like you take a step back and you come back with a bang because you were given the wisdom to find out who was that working against you. Could have been lovers, could have been people trying to come back and apologize, could have been people trying to control your passion. All right, it's like every single time you took a step back, you took a step forward, and you came back stronger. Hot damn. All right, and it looks like whoever this is that's on the other side of trying to block you or discipline you in some sort of way, that's the person that came out with the energy of jealousy, because everything kept working in your favor. If you were seen as the high priestess out here, there was no reason for you to be stressed out, and that pisses this person off because you always end up winning. You understand? It's like this person can't see you out of the spotlight, and it's kind of pissing this person off. If you're starting up your own business and you continue to progress in this direction, you're going in the right direction. The star with the Four of Wands, the death card, and the sun. You're not letting anything get in the middle of your transformation and how much work you've done in your healing process. All right, and that kind of pisses this person off again. It's creating a tower moment with them trying to get to you, trying to bring balance to a situation they know they can't control. They still have mad love for you too. All right. Again, I feel like this is like an old workplace or an old lover. Take it as it resonates. Okay. Welcome in, Jen. Yeah. He said, you better run from that person. You ain't got to run from no fucking body, because obviously you're being protected, all right, from things that are out of your control. No running. No running. Because whoever's seeking you, they're seeking you for a reason. You understand? Don't be scared. Don't be fucking pussy out here either. Y'all better not be running from these people. All right, that's the problem. When you go to confront something or someone, it kind of makes this person feel uncomfortable. This is the reason why they have a protective shell around them, because they know they still got feelings. And it's because you're so authentic, they can't seem to like get you off their mind, get you out of their presence. You know what I'm saying? Stop the emotions that they have for you. It's not going away. It's gonna make them upset. All right, you guys, let's move on to the answer oracle. I think I got a couple more minutes. All right, so we did tea leaf, we did kipper, we did what's the tea. Wisdom of the oracle can be next after this. I got a couple more minutes. Let's look at answer oracle. I hope my phone is going to ride out with me. If it dies out, I'm sorry, y'all. I hear Mr. Softy. This energy keeps coming out. Transportation, delivery, all right, inheritances. I don't know if this is a past person, a past job, if you worked for a delivery job, if it had something to do with transportation, if you were traveling somewhere. All right, what's going on? I don't know. Were you this person's escort? I'm dead ass. The exchange of information and or disclosed information, or someone is trying to inquire you. All right, maybe you did work for like a delivery company or had to do something with transportation, and you have some sort of inheritance that was supposed to be built there because, hey, because it has something to do with people inquiring you, like, what's going on? Why isn't this person around anymore? All right, why don't you exchange information? And something just feels to be disclosed there. What is it all about, right? Like, why does this person want to chat with you? It looks like over coffee. All right, it's because of how you've changed your ways of creating. Maybe you chose to experiment and you were working with the universe. It felt like something underground, right? That people don't understand about you. I don't know. I see the moon man. All right. And then people are trying to wonder why you're in debt. They feel like you're wasting your time. People are trying to examine whether you're actually being committed to this. I see the exam and the ring card out here. All right. Like, actually, if this is something for you, why are you bonding if there's nothing there resource-wise? I don't think they get the point. Redemption. This has to be a major turning point. This is what you have hope and faith in. You know how they say, like, don't be delusional? But those people that are definitely delusional and continue to go after their passion and what they're trying to create with the universe, it actually ends up working. Somebody's like, why the fuck are you doing this? Something like that. Yeah. It almost feels like if they're trying to keep you in debt, it's to manipulate you and make it feel like this isn't for you. But it's because they want you to return back to what you're good at, quote unquote, because it benefits them. All right? Something like that. You need to chill out. Yeah, you need to chill. This person feels empty while you're planting other seeds elsewhere and showing potential for something elsewhere. They feel that you have a boundary up with them. And they keep seeking out your information, knowing damn well they're going to get declined. All right, something is over there. Something seems to just already be over. You've had your brand new beginning right now, and this is something that you can do solo dolo. It looks like you're seen as a core figure. You're very flexible. You bend, but you don't fucking break. You shift with grace. You're very adaptable is kind of what it's giving me here. And they feel rejected. I think we're repeating messages. I just seen 5555. So these are major changes that are happening in your life, and other people are feeling like, why the fuck are you not paying me any mind? Something like that. All right, yeah. It kind of feels like the emotional bond won't go away. It's almost like if this person promised you something, and or if it had to do with some sort of contract, they know that you have inheritance there. Okay, they don't want to either pay you out. They wanted to keep you broke. They wanted to keep you fucked up. They wanted to keep you in debt. And they won't allow you to move forward. So it kind of feels like, let's just say this is like a company, right? And you were like the best thing. You were like this person's shining star, whatever. Let's just say that's what it was. And you transformed your life. You went and did something else. And these people are like, damn, remember that person? I need that person back, blah, 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 blah. Like something like that. And you are on a whole different journey. They'll try to fuck your whole life up so you have no way but to move forward by returning back to them. Something like that. It's weird. All right. So I want to see what this redemption is and how you have hope and faith that something is going to come up as a miracle for your turning point. Somebody wants you to comply with their rules and regulations and cooperate with them so that you can have, in this situation, they have a win, you have a win. Literally, look. They know that you're very flexible. They know that you bend, but you don't fucking break. All right. You might be fucked up right now, but tomorrow you good. You see what I'm saying? But they want you to cooperate with them. They just want you to accept that this is going to be a win-win. And you ain't fucking going nowhere without them type shit. This is somebody that's like, fuck that. Unwritten rules, unwritten law says you belong to me. As long as you come back to me, we know that you're going to shift with grace. And with teamwork, we're going to be winning on both ends here. Something like that. Weird, right? Yeah. All right. So this would be someone that you know is a person that gives with an open heart. I'm not saying this person's a bad person, because to say that they offer without expectation, they have a lot of unconditional love for you. The problem is they won't let you go because of your determination. You're the person that always goes all out for this person. Even if you're going through struggle, you do it with desperation. You're like, I'm going to make it through this shit, right? You have belief in victory. So when people go through struggles, they like that shit. And see how you handle situations and how strong you are, how brave you are, how it brings the energy of courageous without, you know, having to hide from the world. Because it feels like if somebody tried to mislead you in a way, all right, it kind of feels like you saw them right through their bullshit and they weren't able to see past that. They're like, damn, how did this person kind of peep out that this is what I was doing? It's because you're intuitive, you're smart as fuck. That's what they like about you. All right. They could have been just trying to examine to see and test your limits, and let's manipulate, you know, their funds. Let's manipulate, you know, their other opportunities. Let's not let them move forward. Something like this. All right. And it's because this person, yeah, the energy of flirt is here with the koi fish. It says seduce, lover, and or lust, perseverance, good fortune, yin yang, and ambition. This person knows that they are in this energy of flirtation around you. There's always a sense of balance, yin and yang. All right. Your ambition brings a lot of perseverance to the energy is what if you don't shut the fuck up. Sit down. Somebody needs to be bossed up like that. Something like that. I'm not playing with you. All right. And then family is also going to be speeding up as well. So something that you're trying to do together with your family, with your roots. All right. It looks like This person feels like you're addicted to your family. Of course you would be. That's your fucking family, right? They want you to harmonize with your family, to open up and collaborate with your family, or maybe this is what they want, to keep you happy, so that everything happens as a win-win. Shut up! Giving up on the previous plan. They don't want you doing what you're doing out here. They feel like this is an enemy for you. Okay. They're like, if you keep doing that shit, you my enemy. If you come over on this side, then we good. All right, something like that. Well, hot damn. Thanks, Tiff. I think when I started this reading, it was 11:11. Yeah. All right, you guys. I don't know. We're gonna move on from this energy because this person is like in the vibe completely. They want to talk to you. They want to see what's going on. They want you to give up on this plan that you had. They want you to go have a win-win with them. All right. I'll do my last spread here with the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. Mr. Softy's outside. I think I need to get ice cream. By the time I make it down there, he's going to be gone. Crazy. I keep hearing Mercury, Mercury, Mercury. 12:12 on the clock. Mercury, Mercury, Mercury. I keep hearing it. Thank you, Tiff. Reva, welcome in, sweetie. Jackie, welcome in. Who else is here? Two-Tone, welcome in. Creative Minds. I'm shouting y'all out. I can't say your name right, but I'm going to try. Prajawa. Who's my top fans today? We got Jen, Tiff, and Chosen Divine. Thank you guys for coming in. All right. Let's see what's going on with this spread real quick. All right. Authority is here with Mars and Capricorn. I'm seeing the Three of Pentacles. Assertion here with the Sun in Aries. This could be someone that has their own business. All right, if this is you, then great. Sun in Aries, Mercury in Aries. All right, so it has a lot to do with showing the world who the fuck you really are. Very assertive, very restless. All right, in your power. If this is a company that you work for, this is what they like about you. You're about your business. All right, your ego, your pride. I don't know. Sometimes that works out good for you because it kind of shows you, you know, your individuality. But I'm seeing Mars and Leo, which was the transit that was right before where Mars is in Virgo at this time. It kind of puts you in the spotlight. I see the energy of the sun on there. Yeah, major achievement with the sun in Capricorn. All right, this organization feels like you're the perfect person. All right, you could be cocky in your own way. People respect you or should be respecting you because you're very assertive here. You know what it is that you got to do. I see Aries and Leo. It's a very fiery energy here with Capricorn. All right, bossed up. Yeah, it shows that you're not afraid to go up against authority with this energy of rebellion here. My laptop just made me, that's weird as fuck. My laptop just made me open up an email from my old job. All right, listen, that's so fucking weird. Anyway, you're not a person that's afraid to express discontent with authority. That's why you're so authoritative in your own energy. It's because the way of you assert yourself. Your ego, your pride, it makes you achieve goals very quickly. Accomplish goals very quickly. All right. Affair is here with Venus and Leo. Venus and Leo is going to step in, I think, sometime in like September or something. maybe September, maybe October, because I know normally Venus stays in a sign for like 28 to 30 days. And right now it's in the sign of Gemini. All right, so you're an empath. This person likes this about you with the moon in Pisces. You're an empath. You understand spiritual messages. Milo, stop. Drama with Mercury and Leo. So you put on some sort of performance here. Causes others to be in the need to feel like they need to watch you or something like that, because it requires all of your concentration. Okay. Oops. Okay, there we go. Revenge with Mars in Scorpio. Venus in Scorpio. Secrets. Oh shit. Heavy on the Scorpio energy here. Heavy on the fixed energy overall. All right, I got Aquarius, I got Leo, I got Scorpio. Revenge and secrets. Somebody knows not to fuck with you because you'll put your shit all the way out, or we put their shit all the way out there. Jupiter and Gemini. This was the transit that was happening all through the year of 2024, heading into 2025 before we ingressed into Jupiter Cancer. So whatever information, whatever knowledge, whatever you were gaining about this secret organization, or however you were coming back with revenge, people know not to fuck with you because you're in your own authority. You're very assertive. You're very egotistical, but in a good way, because it helps you achieve your goals here. It shows that you're a rebellion, and it kind of feels like everybody wants to get to know you with this Venus Leo energy. All right, it could be that this is part of one of your passions, something that you do as a creative expression, and you're an empath. So your revenge would be like, bitch, I would tell you all your motherfucking secrets type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're impressing people with the knowledge that you have with Jupiter Gemini energy. All right. This would be like having to convince them that you know what you know and how you know it. And people are like, like all extra, you know what I mean? Something like that. Yeah. Sun in Aquarius, you're very idealistic. You can be very original, very unique. All right, whatever type of connection that you have with this great age difference person, it feels like a very conventional type of relationship. You don't have to be involved with this person, but you know what other people want. Jupiter Pisces energy is like the seduction is already there. People are interested in your energy for whatever reason. That just could be the energy you exude out because of all this energy of love and knowledge and wisdom that you have. It's like you attract nothing but attention. All right, you have a sense of power emotionally with the moon in Scorpio. And it feels like deep and intense. Endurance is here. I mean, heavy on the fucking Scorpio energy. Mars in Scorpio, Venus in Scorpio, Moon in Scorpio, Sun in Scorpio. Hot damn, right? Heavy on the Capricorn energy as well, and heavy on Aquarius. But I feel like it's because of what you know. You flatter people. Venus and Gemini. It's almost like you got two fucking faces out here. I'm going to read that card to you guys. Venus and Gemini. I smell weed. Like heavy. I don't even smoke weed, but whatever. All right, the flattery card here. The events, it says a secret love affair. See what I'm saying? A secret love affair, an imagined romance, two lovers at the same time, a deceptive courtship, and or the constant need for company. So be careful if somebody's trying to come back around and court you. This motherfucker really don't like you like that. They don't fuck with you like that. That could be the person in the reading trying to start you some drama. Okay? Let's see. It says Venus Geminians need variety in their romantic life. If they have to settle down and they are not the best people to do this, it must be with someone as changeable as them. So we spoke about being flexible and versatile, right? Where was I? Oh, it says friends with everyone. They can maintain devotion to one person as long as the conversation and wit flows readily. Good stimulating conversations with loved ones and friends is of paramount importance to the people with this card describing. Says Venus Gemini types do need also a great deal of freedom and tend to spread their affections. With a versatile ability to be all things to all people, there is a tendency for people with this planet sign combination to say things for the sake of winning attention. Indeed, words are of more importance than deeds to the Venus Geminian, and the smooth tongue and the cleverly phrased compliment may become a well-used and manipulative talent. So be careful somebody's not trying to fucking sweet talk you, dumbass. All right. Never averse to telling little white lies in order to smooth the pathway to better things. They flatter and cajole to make life more pleasing. A love for literature, art, and creative work means that the Venus Gemini person seeks out friends with connections in these fields. In fact, such characters probably have talent in these directions themselves. When this card shows up in a reading, it usually indicates to the questioner that a little amenable, smooth talk will achieve far more in the current situation than a competitive wrangle. So somebody tries to compete with you, it's kind of like I can just sweet talk your ass and still get what I want. They don't like that. I don't think they like that. All right, so again, a secret lover. It says an imagined romance, two lovers at the same time, a deceptive courtship, and or the constant need for someone's company. Now, when Venus heads into Cancer, we're going to see the birth of a child, an adoption or an increase in the family, the celebration of an anniversary, a reunion with a childhood friend. All right, and that Venus in Cancer energy will be stepping in on, let's see, Venus in Cancer, where are you? July the 30th. Well, hot damn. So that shit's right around the corner after Sun steps into Leo. All right, so I guess if you're kind of like connected heavily with family, that could be a good thing. All right. What else? What else? Let's do a closing spread and we'll get out of here. Let's see what's going on. We got Chiron going retrograde on the same day that Venus steps into Cancer. Chiron's in the sign of Aries, and it has all to do with core wound healing. All right. New moon in Leo happens on the 24th. We spoke about that specific week because that's the week that the sun enters Leo. All right. What else is happening that we don't see coming just yet? Today is the 11th. On the 13th, Saturn is going retrograde, so that's in the next 2 days. We're looking at, what's that, Monday or Tuesday? One of those days. I don't know. Last quarter moon happening in Aries. This is closing out this cardinal moon cycle that we've been in right before we hit that new moon in Leo on the 24th. So that's on the 17th that the last quarter moon in Aries happens. So you're being asked to release things that no longer serve you, especially if it has all to do with how you're presenting yourself out to the world. Aries is first house. All right. And we're also looking at Mercury going retrograde on the 18th, which we've been in the pre-shadow phase with Mercury since June, like the 29th or the 30th. All right. So old people returning back from the past, obviously, if it happens to be past lovers, this is the reason why someone could be involved in a relationship right now and it looks like somebody else is trying to come back around. All right. If it happens to be, Mercury has all to do with transportation, communication. So if it has to do with work, as we picked up on as well, it could be that an old workplace wants you back, that type shit. All right, this is the time of the year where it's like we're waning down from this full moon in Capricorn. Capricorn has to do with career. Whoever the fuck is not wanting to be in the same workplace, they're getting the fuck out of there, or people are getting fired so that they can bring new people in. And they're like, I remember when the company was running great when this person was here, something like that. All right, so this could be like past people coming back from the past, old bosses and shit like that. Let's see. Let's see. Ready? The Hierophant, the Three of Pentacles, definitely an organization from the past in the workplace. King of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, this would have been someone very stern, very calculated. All right, the Emperor, the old boss, the Queen of Pentacles, they like you, they feel like your energy is great. All right, you could be like seen as the popular person that everybody goes to. This has all to do with work, you guys. The Hierophant would be the organization. The Three of Pentacles would be the challenge, all right? So the need for cooperation in the workplace. The King of Swords, and what they're seeking is someone that's very calculated, smart, intelligent. Eight of Pentacles, this could be in the past position, a past workplace, and they knowing that you're the person for the job. Queen of Wands, it's like you kind of get what you want in the near future. Queen of Pentacles, and it brings in a lot of fucking abundance. I like it. Wheel of Fortune. All right, so it's like you're back on the right path here or something like that. Let's look at the energy of the environment. I mean, those cards went flying out, but I think it's exactly what Spirit wanted and the way they wanted it. The Lovers is here, all right? So again, heavy on the Gemini, could have a lot to do with a past lover coming back around. This will be someone you were sexually involved with, or the passion or the intensity of the connection has, it's still there. This person's obviously obsessed with you. They could be definitely jealous. They could be a bit possessive. It could feel like, you know, toxic overall. But this would be someone that regrets leaving you in the past. Okay? Like the intensity is lit. Like super lit. Okay? Let's see what else. Page of Cups, somebody's trying to come through with an apology, and that's going to be completely unexpected with the Tower. Okay, so be ready. I feel like this is all coming up. All right, people are trying to hide their emotions right now, but they don't have no other fucking choice but to say something. Page of Pentacles, they would want to definitely shoot their shot because you're their like unspoken fucking desire. All right, you're like their wish fulfillment. Yeah, they're just gonna be patient. They're gonna go back and forth for a little bit, try to heal. Oh, I've missed you and all this dumb shit. I see Aries, I see Gemini, I see Scorpio, I see Taurus out here. All right, that's what I see. You said, just focus on your career. These lovers are a mess and drama. Chosen want everybody to be by their damn self and miserable. Child, I need some love in my life. I need these boobs licked on, and I need to be the right way. So she always try to, how you call it, say all this positive shit. I like to have love around me, child. Stop saying that shit. She want people out here to be like, I love my career, and I don't want nobody loving on me. The fuck? What? Your root chakra and your sacral chakra ain't never going nowhere, child. I'm cracking up. Look, serendipity. All right, so that 4-leaf clover means that you got great things coming your way. You may not know why everything is happening the way that it's happening right now, but there is going to be an exchange of a gift here. So if you're waiting for your prosperity, your abundance to come in, and however it's going to come in, just chill out. All right, know that everything that glitters is not gold. Don't be mercurial and let motherfuckers. I was about to say, who really rocking out with me? Who got up out of here? Because my shit died, but I'm back, bitches. Okay. All right, so this is someone that knows that you could do shit yourself. All right, with the Ace of Wands. I feel like the yang energy is there. Your mind is on, point with everything. I feel like you could definitely be a very emotional person as well. But you go the distance. You go the long haul with whatever you set your mind to. I like that. All right, so maybe you just kind of want to take a nap right now. You want to chill. You want to relax. You want to, rejuvenate your energy, whatever that may be. And focus on what it is that you imagine to come in the near future. All right, so truth be told, higher power got your back. You're co-creating with the universe type shit. And then you end up aligned with your soulmate. Okay? So I love you guys. Right now, you guys might be between worlds. We spoke about that last night. Shifting in this new dimension that we're in and all these changes that we've been experiencing. Pluto in Aquarius. We got Jupiter now in Cancer. We got Saturn and Neptune stepping in the sign of Aries. We got Uranus now in Gemini. Major changes. All right. So we'll see what's happening here and what's going to go on in the next, let's say, couple months. Because we got eclipse season coming up in September. All right. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Okay. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.